When you first mentioned about doing this dish, I thought it was banana and beer, because over here, and I've just found out it's actually singular, not plural, Foster's over here is a lager, and I was like, banana, Foster's, beer, how's that going to go? And I was like, okay, I'm up for this, but apparently it's not beer at all.
No, Banana Foster is a classic dish from New Orleans in Louisiana, and it was created about 1950s in Brennan's restaurant over there. Now you say about Foster's and beer.
Yep.
This doesn't have beer in it.
Right.
But typically it does have rum in it. But because I am one with a bun in an oven and this one is a minor, we're not having rum today. We're just going to be using rum extract. And if we like this post-pregnancy, we could try it with the classic rum.
Over to the stove.
Okay, in the skillet, we've got 1/4 cup of butter melting away. And this is going to form the base of that. Should we call it a syrup? That's going to accompany the bananas. So I'm looking forward to this one because it's got my favorite, and I think everyone's favorite in this household ingredient in it, cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Okay, now we have to stir in 2/3 of a cup of dark brown sugar. We need 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
And then for this recipe, the rum extract. So we're going in with 2 tablespoons. And 1 teaspoon of rum extract. And this would be the part where you flambe it and you get the nice flame and everything. But you did warn me over on YouTube, we put out a post a while ago and I said about flambeing things and if anybody had any tips, and you advised me not to, which I'm probably glad of because then I can still keep my eyebrows intact.
Where are my eyebrows? Right here, sir.
Oh, this smells. It smells good. It smells a bit like Christmas pudding. I don't know if you have Christmas pudding over there, but we have a Christmas pudding over here, usually soaked in brandy or rum or something, and that smells a bit like this. So for this we need 3 bananas. Now one thing I couldn't find was what level of ripeness the bananas needed to be. So I've kind of gone for these. I'm hoping they will be okay for this particular recipe. I was guessing you didn't want overly green bananas and also nothing overly ripened, not too black. So I think the technique is to cut them in half and then cut them lengthwise. If that is incorrect and there's any advice to the contrary, then please let me know. You can reach out to us in the comments or you can email us at mrhandfriends@gmail.com or head over to the website www.mrhandfriends.com. You can also send us your recipe suggestions for other things that we've not yet tried, but we have tried quite a few things and we're loving this journey discovering all of these American foods. Now these are prepared, I'm going to pop them into the pan with that kind of syrup that's on a low boil and we're going to cook these until softened. Okay, let's get these bananas in. Okay, we also need to add 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts into these. Now, this might be slightly over 1/4 cup because it was the end of the packet and I thought, why the hell not just pop them all in? If you are new to the channel, we are just a British family on a quest to find out everything we can about American and Canadian cuisine. If that sounds good to you, then please do us a solid favour, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. We've done things like chicken fried steak, we've done jambalaya, we've done gumbo, we've done countless sandwiches, apple pies, peach cobblers, banana puddings, desserts galore. So come on, join the family, subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. The recipe doesn't say anything about turning over the bananas, but I feel like that's the right thing to do because they all need to get softened nicely. Oh, and covered in glorious syrupy stuff. One thing I did learn was a lot of recipes say brown sugar and I was automatically going to dark brown sugar just because I love the stuff. But you guys pointed out to me that over there, a lot of the times it calls for brown sugar, it refers to light brown sugar, and if it wants dark brown sugar, it specifies. Okay, these are softening quite a lot. Okay, I think I'm about ready to call the troops, ready for some plating up and the all-important taste test. Taste test time! It does smell to me like Christmas pudding.
It does, yeah. I can get hints of the rum. Obviously, there's not actually alcohol in this, so it does smell nice, it does smell rich. Yeah, I've never heard of this. Didn't know anything about this dessert, so I'm very, very excited. I'm actually surprised Alana hasn't gone in yet.
Well, she's been trying. I've been saying, just hang on a second. So, do you want to tuck in? I should say, instead of using vanilla ice cream, we've used our buttered pecan ice cream that we've made. So if you've not watched that video, be sure to check that one out after you've watched this one. We'll pop a little link up here.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. So Alana's just eating the ice cream at the moment. She's not had any of the banana. Have a bit of the banana as well.
So tell me, just while Alana's taking that last big bit of ice cream, is this a southern or a northern thing or like a general American dish?
Banana Foster is a classic dish from New Orleans and Louisiana. Well, because it started in New Orleans, Louisiana, I'm guessing it might be southern.
Egypt.
I've heard of it numerous times. Back in the past somewhere, they must have had it in films or TV shows that I used to watch. So it's bringing something in my mind, but I don't know whether it's generic across all the states or it is just specific to the southern regions. Let us know, do you have this where you're from? And shout out your state. We always like to hear from you and find out where our viewers are coming from.
Wow, I'm getting hit with the brandy extract.
Rum.
Rum, rather.
Right, let's try this. Oh, it's melting nicely. Wow. It's sweet.
The rum hits you, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if it's the rum or the sugar. Something's hitting me. It's a good sauce, actually, but quite sweet.
I like the way nuts were soaked in all like the lovely sauce, because it's like... They're not soggy.
Softened, aren't they? Now, in terms of soft, the texture of the banana, do you think I've cooked it too much, or do you say they were just softened? They're not mushy.
No, not mushy at all. I'd say they're softened. If you get a big dollop of ice cream in with it, that's on the money. I think rather than one dollop, I think it needs like 2 or 3 dollops of ice cream. If you offset the Banana Fosters with ice cream and have a good mix of both, it comes through really nice with the hot and the cold.
So you'd rather have ice cream with Banana Foster topping?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody really likes the syrup over here.
I'm thinking.
I can see, it's got all down your top and in your hair and all sorts.
Before we give our marks out of 10, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. We've got some amazing videos coming up. Right.
I'm gonna go with a good 7 out of 10.
What would you give that out of 10, Alana?
A
1. So 1 is good though, isn't it? Yeah, okay, well.
And what would you give it?
I'm going to give that a good solid 8 out of 10, as long as I've got the offset with the cold ice cream. And all that leaves this little British family to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see you all in the next video.